everyone, it's Nova, and welcome back to The Dream Machine. In the previous episode, we met our main character, whose name is Victor, and Victor and his wife have just moved into a new apartment building, and they're also expectant parents. But we also learned two things. One, that Alicia, Victor's wife, had a very strange dream, and one that disturbed her so much that she didn't even want to talk about it. And the second thing revolves around the building's caretaker, whose name we currently can't seem to recall, and strangely enough was in Alicia's dream. So now we have to figure out just exactly what's going on. And I believe we were getting ready to head out of the apartment to see if there was anything we could find to progress the story. Have you called the caretaker? I'm just going to check if the furniture has arrived. Call the caretaker first. I don't want to be alone when he comes with the spare key. Okay, sure thing. The movers can wait. Thanks, darling. Okay, fair enough. So, whatever I need to, it contains blankets. Alicia likes to keep warm. Sorry about that. Alright, so whatever I need to pull up that floorboard in the bedroom is somewhere in this apartment. So I'm gonna go and recheck all these boxes, because I can't figure out where else to look. Unless I'm just having a really dumb moment. Like earlier, I had thought that maybe it was something in this box because I had made a mistake at first glance. I thought this little black thing in the box might have been like a crowbar, but it's just the antenna to this toy. And let me just make sure there's nothing in the corner of this box, and it doesn't appear to be. Alright, this used to belong to my dad. It's really old, but it still runs perfectly. They don't build things like this anymore. Alright, I hadn't read that in the first go, but... Alright, I am not sure what to do. Let me check the kitchen and living room again. Because there has to be something in here. Okay, nothing there. Excuse me. Nothing here. Salmon boxes. Nothing there. It's probably something really blatant and I'm just overlooking it, but I could have sworn I looked everywhere. Unless, of course, there was a dialogue option that I didn't do with Alicia. Alright, I think I've looked everywhere there is to look. So let me speak to her again. Maybe there's something I haven't unlocked yet. Take a look at this note again. Let me see. She thinks it's a hoax. Sounds otherwise too good to be true. Alright, nothing there. What was your dream about? What was the name of the caretaker? I'll try asking about the dream again. You really want to hear it? It's a bit graphic considering that you just ate. I've read about pregnancy dreams. I think I can take it. Whoa, what kind of stuff do pregnant women be dreaming about that... Okay, but I'm still intrigued. Are you studying up on pregnancy? Of course, I want to share what you're going through as much as I can. You just might make a good father after all. Anyway, I was sipping my drink on the sun deck when I heard the sound of running water. So when I looked around for the source, when I noticed the water came from me. Okay, you dreamt your water broke. Those types of problems aren't supposed to show up until menopause. What happened then? What happened then? So I'm sitting there feeling embarrassed in front of the crew members. I remember trying to cover my lady pits with a towel. But by this point, it's gushing out of me, basically, so it's not like the towel is doing any good. I'm sitting there smiling apologetically to the crowd around me when I hear a sound, like a cork popping out of a champagne bottle. When I look down between my legs, this fully dressed little man shoots out of me and flops down onto the deck. As some of the people from the crowd help him up, I see who it is, the caretaker from last night. What the hell? He gets up, brushes the water from his coat, looks at my private parts and casually says, "That's the most interesting entryway to date, but I have to make a note of it in my journal." What the hell? Yeah, then what? That's when I woke up. Yeah, it does sound like he made some kind of impression if she's dreaming about giving birth to him. It's pretty weird. I thought he seemed nice last night, but dreaming this... Yeah, I can see how it would be weird seeing him again after that. I'll get over it. I just need a little time. Okay, that was an interesting dream. I'm glad she finally opened up and told me about it. Seriously, what am I have baby oil, the letter, the destroyed letter, and an envelope. I guess I'll try calling the company again. I really don't see what else I'm supposed to do here. Prosser and Ankovich, how can I help you? Hi, it's Victor Neff again. I have a question for you. Hello again, Mr. Neff. How can I help you this time? I'm just going to ask about the services because I'm not getting anywhere with the caretaker. Our main service is that of a realtor, but we also extend a bit beyond that. We basically connect people looking for apartments with people who have apartments to rent or sell. But if you ever need help with things like renting furniture or negotiating leases, we also provide those types of services. Did that answer your question? Yeah, thanks. That's good to know. Was that all? I'll ask this again. Wouldn't happen to know the name. Okay, so maybe I do have to just take a guess. Norton, when I think of Norton, I think of the antivirus software. And Horton, I just think of Horton, here's a who. Morton, let's try Morton maybe? Morton, you say? I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Oh, I have a Felix Morton here, but he's actually listed as your landlord, not the caretaker. That's why I couldn't find him. Would you like his number instead? Yeah, I suppose it must be the same guy. Then his number is 555. Blah. Okay, fine. Was there anything else you needed? No, that's it. Wow, I really got lucky with that. Okay, great. Let me check out this entry phone, which I think is an intercom. Hello? Anyone there? Yeah, I didn't think so. But that's cool. We got a name. So let's try calling him. Morton here. Hello, this is Victor Neff from the second floor. The couple you let in yesterday? Yes, hello, Mr. Neff. Are you settling in all right? Everything is fine, thanks. But I was wondering when you'd be around to deliver the spare key you mentioned last night. Oh, I'm sorry. I did all but forgotten about it. I figured you might have. I'll be right up. Thanks. Okay. Finally, progress. I can't believe I got lucky with that name. Glad I used that process of elimination. Have you managed to get a hold of the caretaker? Yes. Great. It'll be nice to have the keys to our own place. Yes, indeed. Alright, so I don't know if I should just hang around in the hallway or if I should... Oh, I forgot. Or if I should just, see if there's a way to get that floorboard up. But I don't have a crowbar or a hammer. Oh, there we go. Let's go see what this guy looks like. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Here's the spare key. Thanks. Do you find the apartment in order? Everything seems fine. But I'll know more when we've had a chance to live here a bit longer. Well, just tell me if you need help fixing anything. Was that all? I mean, yeah, I can see that there's a difference between the two. Caretaker, I would think, is more along the lines of a handyman or a porter, whereas the landlord, well, he's the landlord. He might have some responsibility in regards to repairs and stuff, but, yeah. I guess I'll ask. The reason I'm asking because Prosser and Ankovich didn't have you listed as the caretaker. I can see how that would be confusing. My family's owned the house for 4 generations. I rent out the apartments I don't need and try to take care of the estate as best as I can, making me both the caretaker of the house and your landlord. Alright, makes sense. Was there anything else? Yeah. Either that or come visit me in my office downstairs. Did you see it yesterday when you arrived? No, I guess I must have been pretty tired. Just ring the doorbell. I both live and work here, so I can pretty much be found there at all times. You live in your office? Oh, the office is just the front room. My apartment extends further in. You had me worried there for a sec. Was there anything else? Nope. Then I'll head off downstairs. Just give me a call if you need me. Will do. Alright, so now I should be able to explore. Now, I wonder if I give the key to her, or if I can just go and do what I gotta do. Was that Mr. Morton I heard in the hallway? Did you get a creepy vibe off him? Can't say I did. He still seems quite nice to me. I mean, that was a pretty weird dream for her to have, but alright, let's explore the rest of the building. Alright. Closet door. Left apartment door. Stairwell door, which looks like it has caution tape. Well, that's welcoming. And then the elevator. Alright, so that's my door. This is somebody else's apartment. And... oh, okay. I was gonna say, how come I can't use the elevator? I have to call it up. Closet door. What does that mean? The door is locked. Examine box. I think this box contains fire equipment. Okay, so either an extinguisher or some kind of tool used to break glass, I'm assuming, which is usually common in such boxes. Stairwell seems to have been sealed off. Alright, judging by the warning tape, I say it's probably hazardous. Alright, so I'm only going to be able to get out of here by using the elevator, it seems. And that wouldn't be very polite. I don't want to accept our new neighbors. Why isn't there an option to knock, though? Why would you just open a door like that? Alright, let me, whoa. I thought that might happen. You're one of the new tenants, aren't you? That's right, I'm Victor Neff. My wife and I just moved in across the hall from you. Why, hello there, young fella. Oh, you're an old guy. I'm Eddie Jones. I'm the resident senior in this house. Well, yeah, that doesn't sound promising. I'd rather take my chances on the stairs. Even if I, like, trip and stumble on something, I'd rather do that than plummet in an elevator car. The door jams every once in a while. You'd be well advised to keep some sort of grease product handy to use on the hinges, you see. Goodness, how old is this building? I'd lend you some butter, but I'm all out, I'm afraid. That's okay. I'll probably be able to find something. You live by yourself. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. The apartments are fabulous, but these old houses can be a bit creepy. Sorry if the sound disturbed you. I mean, yeah, older houses and apartments have a certain charm. My first apartment was an older building. I think it was a building that went up like in the early 50s or 60s, which you can tell from the decor. Nice tall ceilings, and kind of reminds me of actually these apartments here, so a little bit of nostalgia here. But more importantly, yes, I do. It's just me and my memories now. I used to have a husband around, but he went the way of mortal man. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. I didn't care much for him much anyway. There was only room for one woman in his life, and she wasn't me, if you know what I mean. Did you say your name's Victor Neff? Like the actor? Like the actor, but he lived a bit before my time, though. But you two must be related, surely. No relation, I'm afraid. I've never seen any of his movies either, to be honest. Ah, you're missing out then. He had a knack for playing brutes. He used to be a boxer, see, before he took up acting. Then I assure you our similarities end with our name. You seem like such a polite young man, unlike the caretaker here, Mr. Morton. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, that's interesting. Our neighbor does not seem to care for our landlord/caretaker. And I'm wondering if there's some bias here, but at the same time, he's been here longer, so he probably has a more accurate depiction of Mr. Morton. About as much as I care to. I lived here long enough to see him grow up. I knew his father quite well. He was the caretaker prior to little Felix, a wonderful man. Unfortunately, the apple fell far from the tree in this case. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. You don't like him? How could I? He tried to get me evicted as soon as his Oh. Fortunately, I got connections with the housing board in this town. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I'm being rude to my guests. A game of bridge between three is, after all, not a game of bridge at all. See you later then, Mrs. Oh, that's a woman. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Bye, Eddie. Holy cow. I should have caught on by the spelling of her name. Eddie's usually spelled with one D. I am so sorry about that. Okay, so that was interesting. Alright, well, apparently I cannot get into this elevator, so I gotta find... Oh, wait! Baby oil. That should... Yeah, that should work on here. Yes. Alright, so... I can't tell. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what... Oh, wait, I'm on the second floor. Wait. I guess I'll check the top floor. Alright, so... If I'm correct, if there's like 4 floors, assuming there's no apartments on the ground level, there's 6 apartments altogether, so this should be interesting. Open left door, open right door. Closet. I'm gonna check each closet door, even though it might be locked, because you never know. Okay. That wouldn't be very polite. I don't want to upset our new neighbors. Why can't you knock? Why do you have to try and force your way in? I mean, what is this? Okay, just make sure there's nothing else to click on. Alright, so... Alright, so we're on the 3rd floor. We started on the 2nd floor. Let's go to the 1st floor. Oh, there's only 4 apartments. And what is that noise? Okay, what are you doing in there? Oh, aren't you creepy looking? Examine key. Mr. Morton. I guess he has a radio or a TV playing. Examine key. That must be the key to Mr. Morton's office. It's an old wooden stamp. Compared to the rest of Mr. Morton's office, the ink pad looks relatively new. Makes sense. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Did you require anything else? I think I just realized I'm pronouncing his name different in like each instance. I gotta remember it's Neff. It's like one letter off from Nerf. And this is some nice jazzy music he's playing, but it's kind of disconcerting with the background music in the game. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I am not mentioning that my wife had a dream about him, because that could be taken the wrong way, and it was a very weird dream at that. Yeah, this is an interesting question. They keep to themselves mostly. It's a pretty quiet house, and that's the way I like it. Apart from you and me, there were 3 other inhabitants in the estate. Makes sense. On the top floor is Mr. Willard. He doesn't get out much due to accessibility. Aw, poor guy. Next to him lists Mrs. Teed. She works as a night nurse at the Abbey Hospital. She's asleep during the day, so I rarely see her. Next to you, we have Mrs. Jones, a widow since a few years back. I'm afraid her age is starting to get the better of her. But on a good day, she's still quite lucid. Alright, so we got 2 interesting takes here. Mrs. Jones, or Eddie, basically doesn't like this guy and claims that he tried to get her evicted and that he's not a nice guy. And he's claiming that she's getting senile, basically, so that now we have to put into question of whether or not what she says is true. This ought to be interesting. My great-grandfather used most of it for his research. He was one of the first to study and to try to remedy sleeping disorders. The patients would live in wards upstairs while undergoing treatments. But as funding became an issue, he sectioned off more and more of it as apartments. In the end, this office and the back room was all that remained. Okay, so this was more like a... Good grief, this music. Alright, so yeah, obvious question, but I'm gonna ask it. That's right, my great-grandfather built this house back in the mid-19th century. It's gone from generation to generation since then. I'm the last in the line. Was there anything else? I do not want to ask that question. I got a feeling they're gonna make me ask it, though. Fine. Oh? What did she dream? I'll spare you the details, but it was something about a cruise boat and deck chairs. Please don't skimp on the details on my account. Oh, I'm sure you don't want to hear it. Pregnancy dreams are often a bit messed up. I'm afraid I wouldn't know that. I never married, let alone fathered a child. Was that all? Yep. I'm here if you need me. Alright, let me go into settings real quick. I know it says basically just to turn sound off and on, but I wonder if there's a way to... Nope. Yeah, it's either just turn it off altogether or no music at all. I mean, on or off. There's no way to adjust it like the walking speed or the reading speed, which kind of sucks, but Alright, enter lobby. So I guess the button... So this is the oh yeah, it does say B. God, I need new glasses. Yeah, let me check out the basement. Access to the basement seems to require a key. Ah, okay. And then the alarm button, which makes sense in an elevator, and I have a sneaking suspicion that we're gonna get trapped in that thing at one point. Why is everybody just hanging at the doorway? Examine mailboxes. Third, first, second, fourth. Alright, well, we were on the second floor, and we were on the right, so I'm assuming this one's ours? Oh, it says T. Brittle, but I think this is ours. Oh, right, because the guy's name was Travis. So his last name used to be Brittle. Okay, that's good to know. Everybody else's mailbox is here. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, let's, oh, these are the movers. I was gonna say, why are these guys just chilling here in front of the doorway like this? Are you Victor Neff? Yeah, that's me. We've got your sofa here, sir. Ready and delivered. So, if you just sign the receipt right here, I'll leave it in your hands. You've gotta bring it upstairs. Why would you just leave it here like that? Isn't that part of the job? If you feel that we failed to live up to our end of the agreement, you're more than welcome to file a complaint with our customer assistance department, sir. What the hell? How do I do that? I got their card right here. We deliver door to door like it says right here in the contract. And technically speaking, this sofa has been delivered to a door. You gotta be kidding me. I think you've managed to get our sofa stuck in the doorway. And since you can't just leave it here free, you're just gonna leave it here? You call this stuck, I say it's delivered, sir. Seriously? Well, I know it's not going to matter saying is he content with that, because clearly he does seem content with that. And when did you stop caring about your job? That's an iffy subject to talk about somebody. I don't know his business. Well, I guess I could give you this complimentary crowbar. I'm sure a big guy like you will be able to pry that sofa free in no time. Provided that you sign the receipt, of course. In real life, I would argue this. This is crazy. You just leave the things trapped in the doorway like that? Then we'll be standing here a very long time, and I wish to remind you we're charging you by the hour. Oh my god. A thorough checkup is always recommended before employing someone's service, sir. Oh my god. Yeah, if I knew the name of your company in real life, I would so not recommend you. I'm glad you see reason, sir. Here you go. You haven't heard the last of this. Signed and delivered. Personally, I consider this a job well done. I'm sure you do. My god. Alright, well, I got a crowbar. So, let's see if... Yeah, I know it's a crowbar, Victor. Let's see. There's no way I'll get this sofa free. You're just gonna stand there? Seeing as I can't get out, though, I thought I might as well take a little... Oh my god, you can't be serious. You're probably the laziest mover I've ever encountered. Enjoy your sofa, sir. Freaking... Ugh. Sofa's blocking the entrance. Seems to be permanently stuck. Yeah, this is not good. But I do have a crowbar, so... I'm going to actually take care of this thing in my apartment. Wait, why did I leave my apartment door open like that? Well, in any event... Wait, actually, let me make sure that there's nothing wrong with my wife. What? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I didn't leave that door open. Oh, my God. What happened? Oh. Why did you leave the water running, woman? It scared me. And... Okay. Ooh. My gosh, she scared me. I thought something happened to her. I don't know how far along she is, but... God, don't do that, woman. Okay. So, let's see. Crowbar on the floorboard. Ugh, it's not even metal. Good thing I managed to get the board up before it broke. God, that would have never helped me get that, couch, unstuck. Sam in the hole. What the hell is this? Looks like a freaking bomb or something. Examine meter. What the hell is this? This device seems to have been where the current... I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Leave for now. I'm not touching that thing. Not until I know what's going on. And let me talk to the wife, because that was kind of weird. I thought for sure when I left the apartment, I had closed the door behind me. Did you want anything, my love? Those darn... Yeah, let's complain to her. Stuck how? You mean permanently? It looks pretty bad. We might have to chop it up, I'm afraid. But they'll reimburse us for sure, right? Seeing as it's their fault? I wouldn't get my hopes up. They run a pretty shoddy operation. Surprised she didn't have anything more to say to that. Personally, I would have been very upset to hear that. What kind of device? I'm not sure. It looks like some kind of circuit board with switches and resistors on it. Are you sure you ought to be tampering with it? Yeah, I agree with her. I'm not comfortable knowing that there's some kind of contraption in our bedroom. I'm trying to turn it off somehow. How would you do that? I'm not sure, but maybe I can overload the circuit somehow. Be careful, dear. Okay, so maybe that, coupled with what Mr. Norton said earlier, Morton, oh god, that's probably the reason why we've been having these weird dreams, and hence the name of the game, Dream Machine. So, let me see, is there anything else in inventory? I got a key, calling card. Yeah, you know what, let me look at this card, because I gotta call this company. Oh, maybe I automatically learned the number. Let me see. Nope, that's weird. Dixon and Son Moving Firm. We haul ass. Customer Service Department, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now I should be able to call them. Yep. That's also a catchy slogan for a moving company, I gotta admit. Yes? Hello? I recently hired your firm to move furniture. Hello again, Mr. Neff. What can I do for you? Your fool of a mover managed to get our sofa stuck in the... Wait. How do you know my name? It's me, the fool of a mover. I'm still sitting here... Oh my god. You're the customer assistance department? We have to chip in during this tough... If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Yeah, this is gonna go over well. No, that won't be necessary. I'm glad we can help you solve your problems, sir. Bye. Oh my god. Alright, well now that amounted to a whole lot of nothing. Alright, so this is clearly on because he mentioned machine meter. The device measures the current running through it. Alright, so I guess, yeah, it says turn. So I don't know. Oh, okay. So I am going to have to try and... Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare of a puzzle to solve. So somehow I got to get these two to red. And I am not good at these. Examine resistor. Circuit board has a lot of resistors on it. But I can't recall what resistor does exactly. Does it increase or decrease the current running through it? I'm almost tempted to Google that, but I don't want to cheat, so... Actually, maybe I should try and look that up, because that might help me figure out whether or not I'm doing this right. And... Okay, so I think the resistors... But wait, there's nothing on the meter right now. Device seems to be where the current ends up. I have no idea what it does. Alright, so I guess I have to try and direct the current so that it's not interacting with the red ones, I'm guessing. And some of these are bright red and some of these are grayed out, so I don't know if that means that it's safe to run those through or not. Let's see. Whoa, okay. That did something. And that one's at max. I'm never good at science and things like that, so this puzzle's going to be a real headache for me to solve. Okay, that one did something. It's almost at max, so let me see. This goes here, and that goes there, and that goes there. This... Oh, wow. No, put that one back. Okay, this one's not doing anything. That one's not doing anything. That one's at max. Okay, leave that one alone. Ooh, put that one back. Okay, this one's... Okay, no, put that back. Okay, almost there. I literally, I think, have one bar to fill up, so if I just figure out which of these buttons does the trick, I think we'll be in business. Or not. You know what? I'm gonna have to clearly speak to... Or maybe I could just call the guy. Because I gotta talk to him to get that thing cleared up. No reply. I guess he's out. Darn it. Alright, yeah, see, the door closes behind you when you leave. I don't get why it was wide open when I came, back. Alright, let me see if he's there. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Did you require anything else? Yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid my whatever problems prohibited me from straining physical activity. Can't the moving firm help you out? No, that's the problem in the first place. They just dumped it there. I see. I wish I could help you more. Great. Yeah, I personally have back problems too, so I know where he's coming from. And there's really nothing else for me to ask then. Door is locked. I'm over here, Mr. Neff. Just come over to the hatch if you want to talk to me. Alright, just testing, just testing. Oh my god, this guy. Mr. Willard, or M. Willard. No, it is a guy. He said it was a guy. Miss Teed. And then her. Morton. What is this one? Morton Estates. Okay, that's interesting. Sofa's blocking the entrance. Man, you really jacked me up big time, guy. We'll talk to him again. You're just gonna sit there? Seeing as I can't get out, I thought I might as well take a little lunch break. Yeah, this is just a repeat of earlier. It's a freaking idiot. Alright, and I'm also noticing, I mean, I guess it's the core, but the fact that they allow me to interact with the ventilation grate, I have a feeling that that's going to be crucial to something later. I don't know what else to do at this point. Alright, this time the door is actually closed. Open the closet door. It's gotta be something that we can use. No. I hate disturbing her, but maybe she can... That wouldn't be very polite. Go to the top floor. Can't think of anything else that I can interact with or do. Alright, so I have the feeling that that key that Mr. Morton has, yeah, I need a key to get to the basement anyway. I'm not pressing the alarm button because I'm not stuck right now. Although I wonder if I could get anywhere with that. Alright, let me... I guess doing this puzzle in the bedroom is really the only thing that I can accomplish right now. So that'll be a thing, which I will complete in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, I'm really liking the feel of this game. It has a sort of quirkiness to it. And I have a feeling that things are going to get a lot worse as the story progresses. So I hope you, again, enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.